Your brother. Let me tell you this, and your uncle. So let me tell you this. Let me tell you what's about to happen. You can unlock the door, we finna kick it in. Because he just ran from us into the building. We got him on video. We got the video of what took place.
He said
but I'm gonna give you a heads up.
Open the door or they finna kick our door.
Tell your brother come on out. Tell your brother come on out. We're gonna go in.
Just let him go out because they said that
we don't want anybody to get hurt. We don't want anything to get.
So he on camera now. We see him on camera hitting two different girls, like physically fighting two girls. We had somebody calling him play-by-play.
I never hit
That's
him.
His mama. He was stepping in the middle of trying to protect his mama.
No,
then Aisha jumped in the middle of it and you started punching Aisha. It's all on camera. I'll tell you so.
What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. In today's video, officers respond to a volatile family disturbance where one man talks his way into serious charges. Let's see how this unfolds.
He just went to building 331. He just barricaded himself in there.
He just went in 331. We came up. Okay. One of these is assistants.
It's your brother. Let me tell you this, and your uncle. So let me tell you this. Let me tell you what's about to happen. You can unlock the door, we finna kick it in. Because he just ran from us into the building. We got him on video. We got the video of what took place.
He said
but I'm gonna give you a heads up.
open the door or they finna kick our door in.
We finna kick it clean in. They're on the phone with him right now trying to get him to open the door.
He put me out, everything. They said they gotta kick it in because they just seen Trey when we came. Where y'all going?
He's back up there.
Oh, you cut out.
They're trying to get him to open the door.
Crazy, though. He ain't got no gun, no nothing like that. He got here, baby.
Tell him open. I mean, just tell him open the door.
Can y'all calm down?
You know the police don't go crazy.
Ma'am, can I just say my piece real quick? Can I say my piece real quick?
We finna do it. Here. My kids is at her.
Kids in here. What are you doing?
Tell him come on outside.
Now, hold on.
Either tell him come out or we going in. Either tell him come out or we going in.
Don't act crazy.
Unlock my door now.
I'm telling you.
Tell him come out or we going in.
Unlock my door. He finna come out.
My niece is in here.
Come on out, man. Come in here right now, man.
Come on, let me get your
Hey, we don't want anybody to
move. Don't you move.
Hey,
Let you get your hands
Hey.
straight. Let you get your hands straight.
Hey, come on, you're running the handcuffs. We don't want anybody to get hurt, okay, man?
Going out.
We don't want anybody to get hurt, man, okay? You're being detained right now, okay?
You sneak them out here.
Hey, put the phones there like a trade.
I'm going to say him.
Y'all been digging fuck shit and then what y'all gonna do me on?
What's going on right now? You're detained right now.
Y'all do the best.
Come on, let's go downstairs. We'll talk about it, okay?
They got
I'm trying to be cool with you. You came out. I appreciate that. I didn't have to kick in your door. I really appreciate that, man. All right. So, you should pay attention to what I'm saying to you, all right? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to question you before any questioning if you wish. Even if you don't want a lawyer now and you agree to talk with us, you can anytime change your mind and ask for a lawyer or stop talking with us. You understand each of these rights as I explain them to you?
Yeah.
And having these rights in mind, you still want to talk to us?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So he on camera now. We see him on camera hitting two different girls, like physically fighting two girls. We had somebody calling him play-by-play that he punching people. So I walk up and heard your sister saying he put the hands on me. So we'll give him an opportunity to be honest, but he's still gonna take a ride today, all right? Only reason we're gonna kick your door, 'cause when we got right here, he seen us and went to try to key in the hurry up and run in. We told him stop. He jetted in. So yeah.
All right, man. So what's the deal tonight? So we got you on camera. According to my lieutenant who's been watching on camera, he saw you throw punches at at least two people out there, man. What's the deal?
Nah, only thing I did was my little nephew, he came at me, he was telling me that, he was saying something. I just told him, I was like, move out the way. That's the only thing I said. And I knew she had already called the police. I ain't throw no punches at nobody else Only thing I did was just push her out my way because she was standing in front of me. Like, I ain't touching nobody.
Who was that?
Taniqua. That's the only person I pushed out the way. I just
How you know Taniqua?
That's my sister.
That's your sister. Y'all stay together still?
Yeah, we stay together. Like, only thing I did, I just pushed her out the way because we was in an argument. I was like, man, move. I'm finna walk down this house. I'm walk down my sister's house with my baby. I got my baby. You see on the camera, I grabbed my baby out of the house and I walked down the road. Like, when I had my baby, I ain't pushing nobody.
You gotta protect your baby, man. I understand, man. I don't have any kids. I got nieces and nephews, though, so I get it, man. You gotta protect them kids. I get it.
Yeah, that's the only thing I did. I walked down the street with my baby.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. So when I walked up initially, while they were still up there waiting for you to come out,
yeah, I was yelling with them. Yeah.
Your sister, listen, your sister said he put hands on the wrong one, which is consistent with us seeing you on the camera punching.
Nah, but I didn't hear. You go ask her again?
Ain't no more asking again. And then we told you stop, police.
Yeah, and I walked in.
That's obstruction as well. All right.
Yeah, but only reason why I walked in the house because I had my baby. Right, like, I didn't walk in the house because I was yelling.
You got any other questions for him, sorry?
No, nothing like that.
So why'd you run into the house? I just want to know
because I had my baby in my hand. That's the only reason I ran in the house.
Not when you was in the house. You was jamming the door with the keys. All you had.
Nah, she walked out of the house. I ain't had no key in my hand. I
locked the key in the door.
Yeah, when I walked in the house, but when I walked in the house, I just locked the door and I gave that.
Notice what's happening here. He's admitting contact, but trying to frame it as protection. That distinction matters once video evidence enters the picture.
So yeah, it's all on camera.
No, I ain't.
Y'all standing right here at the camera.
My brother.
Family violence. State of Georgia.
No.
State of Georgia is family violence.
Yeah.
Ain't no way around that.
Listen, Z.
And the state gonna take it.
Yeah, the state gonna take that.
Let me see.
And it's on camera.
And it don't even matter if you write a statement because the state still gonna take it over.
All I'm coming out here for is to get your date of birth and your government name.
I can't get my date of birth.
Oh. You don't want to do that tonight.
My date of birth is 5. Taniqua Kelly. They gonna show up, I got a warrant, but they gonna tell you Clark County that I ain't got no warrant. Boom.
So you just trying to get in and get your babies, what you saying up there?
Yeah, like if anything I see on camera, only thing I was pushing them out of the way so I can go out there and get my baby. But they were trying to hold me. Cause my sister Aisha, that's how she was telling me don't go in there. I'm just gonna get my baby, go to my other sister's house.
Let me pull these up for you.
Yeah.
Grab that side of you.
Yeah, I was just telling her I was going to my other sister's house and I was done with it. I was like, man, I ain't gonna get fine with y'all, I ain't gonna argue with y'all. Like, it was an argument, yeah, but we ain't, other than like a push, I was pushing my little nephew out of the way because he a child, and you do that to your nephew and be like, get out of the way.
And then you said you pushed your sister out of the way at one point to try to get your kid?
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, you said a minute ago you pushed your sister out of the way.
Nah, I think she was right there in the middle of the way. I probably like pushed by her to get to my daughter, but other than that, I ain't pushing nobody.
Gotcha. Is that mom or any neck?
Yeah,
I got you. I say the wings, man. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. But they're like 6'2". If he jumps out the window, it's your job to go chasing after him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm the police now. What?
Y'all keep doing that. I'm gonna ask my sister. I'm telling them I was telling them don't do that for my baby. I was like, y'all keep doing that and bring her around my sister. My sister, she want to argue me about some money that her boyfriend gave me, and I'm like, nah, he gave me the money. He want me to take him away, so he need to be taken away because you don't need to be doing all the arguing in front of my baby.
Oh, so he would have.
Yeah, that's the whole reason. Like I said, she want to call the police on me, but she don't call on him and this nigga who beat her ass and pull guns on her, all type of shit. But like, I'm the brother on some shit. Like, you need to leave this nigga alone. You need to do better than this nigga. Leave this nigga alone. And y'all have multiple calls about him. My daughter in there, so I'm telling him, boom, y'all need to leave that alone. She was on shit like she want to take my baby back in there. I'm like, no, let him go home. Let him leave.
Right now or not. But if he's causing problems, y'all don't mess with it because when y'all just call us because you know. Yeah, that's what. So I'm just saying, if he's up here causing problems, you call us. Y'all don't try to deal with it. Just call us. Let us come up here.
Y'all don't come and do nothing. Why y'all don't come do nothing when we realize have a problem and we realize trying to call y'all and trying to alleviate the problem?
Simple battery times 2 counts. 2 different sisters, family violence.
From what I got from LT, from what I heard from LT on the radio, I mean, he's just mentioned about shoving the one sister out of the way earlier. So I don't know what you have on your end.
purchase orders or y'all purchase orders?
The state.
The state. So with it being family violence, so I'm gonna explain the situation to everybody. So you and your sisters, y'all share a family violence relationship. So in this situation, man, we got you on camera. You told me you shoved one. We got you on video. I'm not sure who the other person is they're talking about that you hit on video. I know you sound like you only thought you shoved one of your sisters. I don't know who the other person was. My lieutenant saw you hit 2 people on video. Now, because you and the victim share what's called a family violence relationship, y'all brother
So
sister.
They told y'all I hit them?
That's what our lieutenant saw on the camera, man.
I didn't hit
Someone
them.
called in about a fight, and then on the camera footage we saw someone matching your description hitting folks.
No, I didn't. So when you asked them, they said I hit them.
I haven't spoken to him about it.
Sergeant, I pushed my nephew out the way because he is a child, and I was telling him to get out of my way. That's the only thing I did.
Look, man, so all I know is I have what I have. I have what I have on camera. I know what you're saying, what she's saying, but we got what the camera's saying. The camera don't lie.
What did the camera say?
The camera shows you putting hands on 2 people over there, man. But it's family violence charges, so she's not pressing charges on you. It's the state. I don't have a choice. If I had a choice, things might play out different. I don't have a choice in this case. It's state law that if we have probable cause that act of family violence has been committed, I have no choice but to take you to jail for it, okay? And then beyond that, we also have you running into the house there.
She just said
I don't know if my sergeant
told you for that. I ran in the house because I went and got my
after we told you to stop. We told you to stop, though.
I didn't hear y'all. I swear I didn't hear y'all.
You made eye contact with me, man.
No, I didn't. I swear I can't.
All right, look, man.
Ask my sister. Can I see that far, Adrian?
Look,
I
man.
can't see that far.
Look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put you in here. Is there any of your belongings that you want to stay here tonight, or do you want it all to go be booked in with you with your property?
Nah, give my phone to my sister.
You don't want to get numbers out of it, the jail?
Yeah.
At this point, it's no longer just a family argument. Once officers believe family violence occurred, the arrest decision moves beyond what the relatives want.
Hey, hey, that's his property. Back off or you're going into cuffs too. Back off, you're going into cuffs too.
She gotta get her. She just let to get her.
She just took my $10. Can you get my money from her?
Yeah,
can you get my money from her, officer? That's my money. Officer, can you get my money from her?
Yeah, it came out of your pocket. I'm going to get it from
You're
her.
going to jail.
My money back.
Sit in this car. I can't leave.
Get my money.
23. I need one of y'all to
Look,
come
and
back
then
over
she
here.
telling the police I'm gonna say that why he oh,
Sit in the car. I'll go with the rest of this, okay?
Yeah, take her to jail. She don't have my money back.
Where's the $10?
This is my money.
Came out of his pocket. Come on now.
Just get
Okay, y'all know this my money, y'all. Y'all know this my money. He took this money from me. Hey,
You can get them to your car.
I got the money back right now.
I want her to time for taking my money, officer.
So,
can I have her time?
I'm going to talk to my sergeant about that real quick, let him know the
I want her to
situation.
time. Can you tell Sergeant to come talk to me? I want her to time for taking my money.
Yeah, but he's going to talk to you before we leave here, okay, man?
Okay.
I got to let him know the situation, what's going on.
Okay.
And because him and the other officer moved away, got to move their cars, they're blocking somebody. I'll let him know what the deal is, okay?
He hit Taniqua first, and the miss hit him.
No, he's not hitting me, bro.
It's on camera.
Yeah, put me.
And then he hit you. All that's on camera. I was just told, could they ask me how many victims I got? I say 2. I put you and your sister. I was told for my higher power, no, a little kid got hit as well. All right, so all 3, they getting charged for the little boy.
So why they talking they were gonna lock me up? Because me and him got we had an argument about my $10. Now I'm gonna go to jail because.
So this was in his pocket. I took it off in the search incident arrest. All his property was on the trunk of the car. She comes over and snatches it off the trunk of the car and ran back over here.
Cause you told my sister to get it. So
I said to talk to him about which property is
okay,
she could
that was my
take.
bad. I grabbed it.
Okay.
I ain't going to jail about no $10 that I gave back to you. Not going to jail about no $10. But it was my property.
No,
everybody knows
Yeah,
this.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. We got the money back.
Is it?
It came out of his pocket. When I
leave it in his pocket.
I'm gonna leave it with him.
This is the turning point. Once the sergeant starts breaking the video down victim by victim, the suspect's explanation is about to fall apart.
I got the play-by-play. We rewatched the video. You hit Taniqua first, punched her. The little boy jumps in the middle trying to stop it because that's his mama.
And I didn't
I'm
hit
taking
him.
to it. You hit him.
No, I
it's
didn't.
It's on camera, man.
I did not hit him. Only thing I did was just push him out of the way. I told him to get out of the way. And I chased
But if
him
that's
down.
his nephew, he got rights to hit his nephew, correct?
I never hit
That's
him.
his mama. His mama. He was stepping in the middle of trying to protect his mama.
No,
then
I
Aisha
never
jumped
hit
in the
him.
middle of it and you started hitting, punching Aisha. It's all on camera. I'm tell you, so what we're obligated by is the state of Georgia. All right, state of Georgia has a thing called Family Violence Act. All right, so you have a family violence relationship because those are your blood sisters. You got a family violence relationship with that little boy because that is your direct relative. All right, so when you physically attack somebody and it's on camera, it mandates an arrest. We can't even let you. We let you go right now, we lose our job. You know what I'm saying? You go in a day
But
because
if
of
an
that.
intoxicated person come at you,
An intoxicated person when I'm trying to mediate the situation because
you trying to escalate. And that's what y'all don't understand. Like,
y'all don't
you don't
your
be out here
sisters-
all the time.
Look, my
Like,
sister's right here. She's telling y'all.
I know. It's your sister and your two
Clyde
sisters.
come over
Ain't
here
nobody
and
say nothing about Clyde.
He in there. He got a warrant. Y'all need to go in there and check the house.
Ain't
He might
nobody
be in there
said-
hiding.
ain't nobody
But
said
that's
nothing
where
about
all that
Clyde.
come from. If y'all replay how many times y'all done came out here, called them guy and said, "Oh, Clyde Weaver in this house. Clyde Weaver just jumped out the window." We don't call because him and my sister be hitting.
No, but today,
But we be trying to
today
stop
was
the-
specifically him being described. Somebody called and said, "My sisters and brothers out there fighting." Turn around. We get the play-by-play as we're dropping. Matter of fact, we were running lights and sirens. We cut off our lights because they said there wasn't no fighting. But that's only because these cameras on here are clear. They're very clear. All right.
I know. 'Cause
So
I
we
just
actually
ran out
slowed
before I
down.
seen him.
So then we hear male, black shirt, long dress to his back, blue jeans, punching one female, heavier set female. That's Tanika. Describe her to a T. Male hit child. Now male is hitting another female in all black. Smaller female. That's Aisha. All three of them are your family members. The state of Georgia, that is a family violence charge for each person. And mandates an arrest. There's nothing that we can do about that. You on camera, my boy.
You and your nephew, y'all ever stay together, man?
All the time. The
All
whole
the time.
life.
They whole
She
life.
stayed with my mama.
So
I mean,
all y'all stayed together.
My mama deceased. No, I always had my own apartment, but they always
stayed. He stayed with them too. Does Mama live here too? And
My mama
did she live in Rolling Ridge? She just died. I know. I talked to him. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Ain't no difference.
But they was in one of the apartments over there where y'all all live together. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's it's the family violence thing, man, and it's this like my sergeant told you. It's not us out here pressing charges on you because we want to press charges on you. It's the state saying if we don't, we lose our jobs.
Yeah, but
and I tell you this. When I walked up, and your sister can tell you this later, I didn't want to see it being your sisters and you. I never met you, okay? But I got a job to do. My officer got a job to do, okay?
1-9.
Alright, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna make sure we're clear with my sergeant. I'm gonna go ahead and get him down the road so we can start this process. But he should get a bond in the next either tomorrow or the next day. He's gonna have to, with it being a family violence charge, he will have to talk to a judge. He can't just sign his way out like you can with some charges. But it's misdemeanor charges is what he's being charged with, so he should be able to get out here in the next couple of days. It should be either tomorrow or Sundays when he'll get a bond here.
Yeah.
Hey, one of y'all got the ABR, or you want me to cut it? Alright, you good for me to start rolling with him?
Yeah. Just get about her. They had three and one, give them one instruction, so we told them to stop BC and it was called.
Three batteries? Huh?
Just the one obstruction misdemeanor. He didn't try to fight or anything like that. So
3 battery family violence and 1 misdemeanor.
The arrest is locked in now. Officers have video evidence, multiple family victims, and a mandatory arrest statute, so this is no longer something anyone on scene can talk about.
I love you, Keisha. I love you, bro. You should don't think dead me. I swear to God. Only sister I got is the tree on the phone. Tree. I love you, Tree. I love you, Tree. Tree, I love you, bro. I swear. You should don't think dead me. I swear. You, Keisha, and here is the only sister I got. I swear to God, I love y'all, man. I love y'all.
You can keep it. Don't do it for him.
Oh,
you gonna get out, you gonna get a bun.
Now, please, just take care of my baby, bro. I'm gonna get a bun, y'all.
Me and him's going to head on down the road, ma'am. You should be able to expect a call from him before too long when he's booked in and everything.
All right, sir.
Here, what's your number?
Hey, I got it, bud. I'll give it to the jailer so that way you can put it on your phone list.
Can you give me what it is?
Well, it's in my pocket right now. I'll turn it in with your property.
Keisha! Tell Keisha come here. Keisha!
Hey, we gotta go, man. But so look, and talk to you. So you're gonna be able to talk to some lawyers and stuff.
Y'all say I got on camera me against somebody.
So my sergeant explained it to you already. I got you on camera. Put your hands on 3 different people. Okay. You told me about putting hands on the nephew, shoving him out of the way. You told me about on one of the sisters, shoving her out of the way. But I got you on camera putting hands on at least on one other person. It sounds like that's another one of your sisters. I got you on camera putting hands on, man. But look, man, you talk to your lawyers about everything and talk to the judge. I mean, because like it sounds like to me like your intention wasn't out there to hurt nobody. It just kind of ended up that way. So, but a judge might be willing to work with you, man.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I can't. You know,
roll your window up. Yeah. So.
I like you. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even.
I got, man. I mean,
bad. Y'all like you can look at my charge. I ain't no charge like that. Like, ain't no.
Yeah, and that's gonna look good for the judge, man.
It was just like on some, like I was drinking. She was trying to. This is domestic violence situation. Like she keeps trying to bring this dude inside of our home. You feel me? And my daughter is. So I'm like, man, what are you doing? Like, is that crazy? Like, boom. And it was on stuff like it was just.
Yeah.
But like I ain't on no just domestic violence, family violence. Like,
so like I said, man, talk to
real, like, and I feel like I can talk to you. There is no drunk shit. I'm sober.
I know, man. I know it's a sober experience, but look,
it's not them pressing charges. So sergeant pressing charges.
No. So it's the state of Georgia is the one that presses charges. So in a family violence situation, man. So there's this law that got passed in 1994, Georgia Family Violence Law. So if somebody shares what's called a family violence relationship, so where y'all have lived together in the past, that falls into that. It basically means either you're married, or you've been married, you got kids together, or you either are currently living or have lived together in the past. You share what's called a family violence relationship. So because the 3 people we got you on camera, you putting hands on, you've lived with them in the past, man. I mean, it's family, but I mean, y'all have lived together in the past, so y'all share a family violence relationship. So,
nah, but I don't live there though.
Well, but you used to. Y'all used to stay together.
Live there, like I didn't live there. I never really lived.
But you stayed with them though, son.
My mother lived there.
So regardless, man, y'all stayed together in the past.
Nah, we never did. We never stayed together. I stayed with my sister the one that we were talking to.
Oh, regardless, man. So we've and then I mean it's your sisters and your nephew. So I mean it's family violence. So when situations like them, man, the victims don't get a say on whether charges get pressed. I don't get a say on whether charges get pressed. The state has said we have to make that arrest, and the state presses the charges in those cases.
I didn't press no charges for taking my money.
So that would not count. That's not technically a. So if you want to try to take out your own warrant on that, man, when you get out there, talk to the magistrate. It's going to be mentioned in the report on how she took your money off the car, and I got it back from her. And you can go and talk to the magistrate office about trying to take out a warrant on her for that. So it's not a family violence charge there. Where when I'm taking you for family violence charges. I can't take her for something not like.
But isn't that dumb I take it?
So like I said, man, and I'm not the primary officer on this case. I told my sergeant about it. I told him you want to press charges. He said no. But if you want, just because my sergeant said no, that doesn't mean that you can't go to the magistrate office, present your case to the magistrate, and then that's how you get your own warrant signed. If you hit somebody and broke their arm or knocked a tooth out or broke the nose, that's aggravated battery. But this case, At most, it's going to be the 3 counts of battery, possibly 3 counts of simple battery. I'm not sure. I hadn't seen their booking report yet, man. And then I don't know if they're going to charge you with obstruction. Knowing my sergeant, man, I'm going to be real with you, he's probably going to have that obstruction charge on there. Because we did tell you to stop and you ran into the house. I know you said you couldn't see us, you couldn't hear us.
I didn't hear y'all say stop.
You didn't hear us say stop?
By the end of this call, officers are preparing multiple family violence battery charges, and they're also discussing an additional misdemeanor after he ran inside when told to stop. What started as a family argument turned into a criminal case because physical contact in a domestic situation carries serious consequences. Comply first, sort the facts out later in court. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more Bodycam breakdowns.
Here you go, boss. What is that? On the ground? Did that fall out of you? A little bag of weed. I ain't worried about weed. Is it already there?
Yeah, it has to be already there.
It didn't fall out of your shoe or nothing like that, did it? Alright. I'm going to make sure that doesn't go in there with you. Is there any? You want me to check the other shoe before we go in there? Just make sure there ain't a little baggie in there we forgot about?
I ain't got no. You can check me.